Here we go, we are live. Do you see ourselves? Can we
No.
see? Live.
Jealous? There you go.
It's delayed.
Oh, I don't know why it's delayed.
No,
this much.
that's why it is. Remember, it's supposed to be.
Is it?
Yeah, that's how it is.
Okay. So,
We have to scroll down a little. We have to live chat.
oh, so okay. So this is hi everyone. This is our first of the
First streaming
live streaming event. So we are semi-prepared. Do you have any questions that we have?
Hi.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So yeah, we're just waiting for people to show up.
Did you put a notification? Somebody's watching. One person. That's us.
Okay. Anyone watching, guys, write down your name.
They don't have to write down their name. Their name is going to show up.
That's what they're going to call. Right? If they're going to write this.
If you're watching, say hi in the live. You don't have to do a lot of eyes. Say hi.
Just one eye.
Yeah.
Okay, so pick a topic and at least start talking about one topic. I know you have already a whole bunch of questions prepared.
I have an idea. Is this public?
Yes, this is public. So anyone who is visiting us, please keep that in mind. It's all public. With YouTube's own stuff, it has to be limited to advertiser friendly, all advertiser friendly language. Okay, so I was gonna open this. Oh, Bethany's here. Hi, Virginia.
Hi.
Hi, Bethany. How are you?
We are having a lovely weekend.
Yes, we're having a lovely weekend. It's not over. It's even better now that you're here. Welcome, Bethany. Tell us if there's any topics that you would like to talk about. Oh, Virginia, you could type it.
I don't have to type. It's here.
Oh, you just tweeted? Okay. Oh yeah, we're supposed to.
I'm waiting for it.
Okay. And how are you today, Bethany? So I was going to do this. Somebody send you a message.
No, that's your post.
So we're gonna tweet it and we should put it on Facebook. Oh, that's fine. Why don't you put it on Facebook?
I already tweeted it. It's gonna go on my Facebook automatically.
Okay.
Is everything I tweet goes on Facebook?
Yes.
You already tweeted that's on my Twitter.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yes, I'm learning. We're learning how to do this as well. Why do you mean slow?
Because sometimes you're very stubborn and you don't when I'm trying to tell you things.
Or what is?
When I'm trying to tell you things.
Or what is?
It takes you a long time.
Or what is?
It takes you a long time. Why is it long? It takes you a long time.
Oh, sorry about that.
It takes you a long time.
Okay. So this is completely like.
This is what people are seeing. You see, that's why you have this. So you can see what other people are seeing.
Okay. But then we don't see. Oh, it's gonna see. Okay. When did you first get diagnosed with epilepsy, Virginia? If you don't mind me asking, how old she is?
I was 14. It was already, I think it was almost a year from my first seizure when I was 13. I was already in high school when they diagnosed me. It must have been almost a year by the time they diagnosed me with epilepsy. Pretty much.
Wow, how did it happen?
Well, I had a and I was on my way to Taekwondo. I remember it was the last Saturday of May because that's what Taekwondo was always on the Saturday. And I remember leaving the door, closing the door, locking it, and then I blacked out. And then all I remember after that was trying to bang the door because I was on the floor and I couldn't talk. I couldn't even open my door. I couldn't put the key in. I couldn't turn it. My muscles were all messed up. And at some point, my mom opened the door because of banging, and I couldn't walk. I had to crawl to my room. And
wait, you're not telling the story that happened at the door.
I don't remember what happened at the door.
First of all, when I opened the door, I saw Virginia. Like Virginia, I used to like to go for runs and stuff. So.
Oh yeah, I like to prank people when I was.
So when I opened the door, Virginia was like halfway on the ground, like when she was on the ground sitting, and she was like trying to reach up to me, and then she goes like this because she couldn't talk.
Yeah.
And I was looking at her, and then I thought, okay, Virginia, what is it? What is it? And she just goes like that. And I thought that was one of her playthings that she used to do.
That was the beginning of my frustration because I couldn't talk.
Yeah, well, I was frustrated too because they were going on, and then finally, I think you went to bed. I
crawled to my room because
I was watching her because I didn't know that was a seizure. I had no idea. To me, from when I was growing up, I thought seizures were, just the tonic-clonic when people shake. So that's the only thing, and that they foam from their mouth. That's the only thing I knew about seizures.
Yeah, but you didn't see me have the seizure. I had the seizure outside the door. I had already had the seizure. I was already in the recovery room.
Okay. So she went to her room. So you crawled to your room.
I crawled to my room.
You remember that though?
Yeah, I remember crawling. I remember trying to get paper, trying to write down what I was trying to say.
Yes, and I saw the writing.
The scribbles.
It was total scribbles. That's how I still thought that she was playing around.
I was getting so frustrated because I knew what I wanted to say. I had it in my head, and it was completely clear. It was clear English in my head, but when I would write it down,
it was scribbles.
It was just scribbles, and I was getting so frustrated. And at some point, you told me that I started crying.
Yes, when she got really frustrated and busted into tears, that's when I knew that something was wrong. Like up to burst. I'm sorry.
Busted. Yeah, busted the tears.
So at that point, I knew something was wrong. But before that, I thought, she was always telling me how she wants to be this big actress, and she likes
still want to be a big actress.
Okay, how she likes to put on the show quite often. Oh,
Hi,
Tara.
Hi, Sophie.
Hi, Sophie.
I like your username. Terrorized. It's a great username.
This is Tara I told you about yesterday. So, anyways, if you guys missed the beginning of the story, you can watch it on the rerun. I believe it's gonna be there.
When you replay.
Let me just check. Just give me a second because I want to make sure it's not recording. Okay, start recording, so that should be okay. So, we're telling a story how Virginia had her first seizure that we've noticed that something was going on. Although I didn't even know it was a seizure. You didn't know it was a seizure. You didn't know what it was.
I didn't know what seizures were.
So we both didn't know what it was completely. And when Virginia bursted into tears, I knew something was wrong, and she was just trying to explain. After she, got better and she could speak, she told me that she couldn't speak and that she couldn't write, and that was a really scary experience for her. And it was scary for me.
Yeah,
and I think that's when we actually went to the doctor after that to find out what's going on with her.
Well, you called 911.
Yeah.
Because I was so frustrated, and I was trying to tell you to call 911. That's what I was trying to write.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know, at some point you just kind of got it.
Yeah. So after that was the story. That was the point.
That was the first seizure.
That probably wasn't your first seizure though. It may not have been because we didn't know what your seizures were like. You had absent seizures, and sometimes you were spaced out. Like I was thinking yesterday, when you were younger, were you spaced out before that? And we can't until we don't know, because we didn't know what seizures were like. So if you guys have any questions, did we finish the story? Sorry,
yes, we finished the
My
story.
mind is slow too. I'm on pain medication, which is really slowing me down.
Your mind is just as slow as how we're saying stuff, and then so don't worry, it's okay. It's delayed. Your mind is delayed.
Okay, so let me see. Okay, Bethany says I couldn't talk either after a couple of my seizures.
Hang on. She started over here.
Okay, so why don't you read it? Because my glasses are not that good.
First she asks when I first got diagnosed. And then she says, very interesting, started really bad with my seizures at that same age as you. But they first diagnosed me with reflex and anoxic seizures? I don't think I've ever heard of it. Okay. Oh, I think that's the jerking. I have the seizures when I...
because, reflex just I started with mine when I was around 12 to 13. So, same age as you.
Not long after I had cervical cancer injections, I was exactly like you, had trouble.
Well, you missed this. I couldn't talk.
Yeah, that's
after. Okay.
Afterwards, I couldn't walk. I couldn't talk either with a couple of my seizures. Couldn't walk or write. Is that... Yes, that's my fault. That I believe that's after the seizure, because that was me after the seizure. I was already trying to recover, and yeah, because the neurologist can't tell my non-epileptic. Yeah, the neurologists, like, I mean, they don't have seizures themselves, so
Okay.
they don't know.
There is, they say, okay, non-epileptic seizures are still seizures. I mean, a lot of equipment that is supposed to be, high tech and whatnot, it's not high tech enough to detect, I think, seizures. I don't think that the equipment is good enough.
It's not strong enough.
If somebody is having a seizure, even if they call it non-epileptic seizures, I believe that there are still seizures and that it's still the brain that's affecting your body. That's a seizure.
Well, they're saying it's non-epileptic because the doctor, to them, what a non-epileptic seizure is that it doesn't show up in your brain.
That doesn't show up on
neurons.
EEG, that's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's finish the story.
He isn't sure now if I have epilepsy, so he has took me off my meds because all my EEG has come back clear. Okay.
So yeah, like I said, I mean, epilepsy is epilepsy. How are you doing on your or off your medication? Are you having the same amount of seizures, or did it increase or less, or some people are, the medication is not helping at all. Like, I mean, I don't know if Virginia's medication is helping her. I'm scared to take her off of it because when we start
hang on a second.
But it's still gonna play, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. So when we started taking her, or just lowering the medication, and she had some seizures. So right now we're just leaving us the way it is and looking for alternative ways of dealing with her seizures. Okay, so
here's a good example.
This is Sophie saying, here's a good example of stories. I had a seizure today. I was able to do laundry and go upstairs all the while. I think that's the Dora. Yeah, Aura is still a seizure. Yeah, but when Dora is like because I feel like I'm off my balance and like I can't see straight. Yeah. Like everything is kind of like wobbling. As if you're on a roller coaster. Yeah, so yes, you are able to still do things because Virginia had a seizure today. She had, she was in a hallway when I was talking to her from the kitchen, and she kept on walking. She didn't answer to me, and she kept on walking to the bathroom. That was really black. She turned off the lights. She turned around, and as she was walking back to the bedroom, I looked at her, and she was like in her mode. She wasn't there. She was not there. So, I was already expecting that she's in a seizure. Luckily, she walked all the way to her bed and lay down, which I was very happy for that. I didn't do any of your rituals. I mean, I turned off the light. That must have been because you already had that in mind before the seizure started. So you know how some people talk about some people's seizures are that they will do a whole bunch of things while they're already in the seizure, but it's because your mind already was prepared for doing those things. You okay? That was already on the cue in my mind. Yeah. So that's was the difference. Virginia was not aware. She was not, like, she had no recollection of what she was doing. So yeah, all I remember is I was at the door to my room, and like I had in my mind that I was going to turn off the lights, and when I blacked out at the door to my room, and then apparently I walked all the way to the bathroom, turned off the lights, closed the door, and then go back to my room and lie down. Okay, let me see, because Bethany is here.
I started to feel it's
Right. I
continuous.
wanted to. Okay, so Bethany continues here.
I started feeling this is from our question about the medication. So that I started feeling a bit worse. I'll be honest, I think I've had a couple of absences and partials, and I feel like a bigger seizure is coming up. I'll just have to hang on and see what happens. Yeah, I feel like for me that like if I don't have seizures, it just like kind of builds up into the next like tonic-clonic seizure I have. It just becomes
I know, because I've seen Virginia build up her seizures, and when she builds up hers, sometimes you may just have absences and you're still gonna have a tonic-clonic. But I know her tonic-clonic build up because she's on Keppra, and her tonic-clonic build up with anger, a lot of frustration and like, you know, short answers that are not very happy answers if I ask her any questions. And yeah, that's how.
How are you feeling? My answer is usually, how do you think I'm feeling?
Oh, hi, Green Blue Nature. Welcome. Welcome to our channel. Thank you for coming to visit us.
Hello.
Yes. Green Blue Nature has relaxation music on his channel, so you guys can go and listen to whatever you like.
Not now, because you're on a live stream.
Yes, not now. We're still talking. Okay, so what's Sophie doing? The way of the florist that she has, and yeah, to remain aware, that you remain aware. You know, like Virginia had some seizures, but she has all kinds. So some of them she's aware of things, and yeah, some of them she's not.
Okay, so Tara said, I have a seizure every 3 months. I just recently had to in the last 7 days. But what kind of seizures? Were they like tonic-clonic seizures? I know it isn't as often as some, but the doctors can't figure out why I keep having seizures. Yeah. The mental health log, the documentary journey, the doctors call them psychogenic seizures. Have an EEG done in the next few days.
Yeah, so I was watching Tara's videos in the last, was it yesterday and maybe the day before, and a lot of things that was happening to her. There's a lot of similarities with what Virginia's been going through, and I invited Sarah to come and talk to us today. What she spoke? Her channel. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, don't do it right now. We're doing this for them, Virginia.
Oh, I didn't spell it right. That's why.
Okay, then we'll talk later. Okay,
I have to do it subscribe right now. I don't have my things on. So again, psychogenic seizures, yes, they call it psychogenic because the equipment is not recognizing the age, is not. Because they think they're smart. Why? Because they have a degree. Why are people doing fireworks? Because it is Sunday and people are still drunk. And this is the area where people have their schedule for drinking is every day. And they start when they wake up. Yeah, I have no idea why would somebody for fireworks today, but yeah. Let me see. Okay, so Bethany authorized they think I have psychogenic too, or as I like to call them, non-epileptic seizures. Yes, both of the reports are. Yeah, that's. Yeah, for that. Yes, but that's what we talk about. So I don't know, Tara, would you like to share all the things that you were talking about? Oh, the especially the one I was watching. That was a very interesting topic, and
one that people are not, really, are scared to talk about. Sometimes they don't want to talk about because they're afraid that
they'll be judged.
They'll not just judged, they'll be called
Unpossessed.
Unpossessed, yes.
Like my father initially said.
Yeah.
Oh, you just need Jesus. You just need to go to the church. They'll fix you.
Okay, so yeah, Tara says, we just small and smaller.
Okay, so
and every time
I have had a seizure, except the last 2 times, I have smacked down and hit my head hard when I had convulsions. Yeah, that happened to me quite a few times. And I actually had a seizure the short time that I was living alone, which was a big mistake because I had nobody to stop me from hitting my face on the floor. I was sitting at the edge of my bed, which was really dumb, and I fell over when I started having the seizure and basically smacked my head right onto the floor, and then I looked like an alien for like a week. I still slightly look like an alien after that, but still yeah, that was well, we have a video on it, but what I wanted to mention, I'm gonna go to your question in a minute. What was it gonna say? Yes, so we have a video about it. Some of the videos that are a little more graphic, we're gonna be removing from our channel, or I don't know if we can put them. Just like not. No, this YouTube is really starting to be very strict with their policy. So we may like put them. Feature. We may put them. I think it's unlisted or private or something. Unlisted is what people have. Okay, so with if anybody who still wants to watch them, will be able to ask for a link and watch the videos. Now it will be. But anyway, so going to Tara's question. The last. No, Tara. You know if it's possible to have. Oh, okay, Bethany, like sorry. Yeah. Virginia, do you know if the convulsion. Cut her glasses. It is possible to have a convulsive seizure. Like a tonic-clonic in and out of focus. Yes, because I have had it. And Tara she said that the last seizure she had was in and out of focus. Okay, what I think, when people have those seizures, that they actually come through very quickly, and then they have another seizure. I think I have. Sophie just said that. She says when she laughs, it'll sound like a hyena because the air is forced out. Oh, and if the subject is extremely funny, then I will laugh so hard that I will stop breathing. The whole time of laughter. I mean, that's not a bad way to go at all. I mean, you're laughing. You got your endorphins going. We all gotta laugh at some things that happen to us, and we are so we're talking about some things that we all understand. I mean, the laughing. I've actually laughed during the seizure. Yes, you laughed like 2 days ago. Each one of you were just and I like it. Creepy. It was a little bit out. I mean, I could have imagined it being creepy if I laughed during the seizure. Is that like the only time I did that? Probably not, right? No, you've had those. They don't happen that often, but Virginia seems to have a whole bunch of seizures. Different ones. Atonic shoulder, where she just followed her face to the floor, or then tonic-clonic, or abscess, or myoclonic. Like, I don't know why she has so many different ones. But we have never been able to find a reason for them or any explanation. So I'm still looking.
and this is one of the reasons why we have the channel, so we can learn more about epilepsy, we can talk to people and help others to understand epilepsy better, and to learn ourselves as well. You know, in the future we're hoping to be able to have our own, that's my dream anyways, to have our own place where we can
research lab.
Our own search lab, where
we can have all of the best technology, and it's gonna be better than all the technology.
Yeah. So Bethany says, thank you. That's very interesting. I don't think of it
that way, going in and out of people's.
Yeah. So the reason why, because those, like Virginia had seizures where she would come out very quickly, and then when I was there present, I would see that she's coming out, and then she would have another seizure. So what I think, it is not one seizure where you come in and out, it's another seizure. Okay.
So, and Sophie, by the way, because your hyena laugh is not very popular and people are teasing you, just tell the people that are teasing you, tell them that you laugh like that because you're awesome and you're unique, and they're boring because they laugh like you're boring. that they're losers because they laugh like
there you go else. Never feel bad about what's happening. You know what happens. Know who you are, feel confident, and know your value.
Sometimes I laugh like when I lose breath and laugh like.
No, you would laugh and then you lose breath because you're laughing like that for a long time.
I'm laughing like that for a long time. Start going, or sometimes it's like, but I laugh like you. You laugh like.
Oh, sometimes I laugh like I lose my breath. So yeah, laughing is good. It's always good. So.
Yeah. Well, maybe not always. Certain situations. But we'll just avoid that controversial topic.
No. Okay.
Especially on the school bus, they all had a riot, which made the hyena or something. Tell them they're just boring.
No. Okay, I want to say something to you.
Tell them they're jealous because they're boring and you're not.
And to all of you guys who are still, well, you're all young, so especially at school. Epilepsy or not, there are people always in school. There are always bullies there. They're always gonna pick on
bullies everywhere.
They are always gonna pick on somebody, okay? And they're gonna just, whoever feels like it's, the easiest pick of the moment.
Easiest target.
It's the easiest target, and they're gonna bully. So. Have something, always prepare yourself when you go home. If something happens, prepare yourself what you're going to say to the person next time. Hey, stop, I'm not, say something bad. Something that is going to be original, without saying any bad words, without offending anyone, but to make them at the same time look like they are the uneducated ones because they're making fun of you.
Or if they're making fun of you, and they say something like, "Oh, you're such a nerd," and you'd be like, "Oh my god, thank you! I didn't know that. You're so smart."
No, if they're nerds, they know they're
nerds. No, I mean like if they're like trying to make it so that like other people will laugh at you, you kind of just like prolong it, like you respond, but like prolong it so that like you use like sarcasm, like, "Oh my god, I didn't know that. You're so smart. Like, oh my god, you know me so well." I don't know, that's just my way.
Just think of the right comeback that you'd like to say, ask around.
And then people just get bored. They'll be like, just like, "Oh, this person's just like sarcastic.
I have used
Okay,
this
it's not funny.
with both of my daughters, so with Virginia and
Sarcasm?
I have another daughter, Michelle, and they were both bullied at school. That was even before Virginia had seizures.
But yeah,
And
the girl used to kick my butt. She would call me up. I think I was in third grade, second or third grade, and this girl who's bigger than me, she was in the same grade as me. She would just like take my arm and turn me around and kick my butt, and then just walk away. And then like I don't know why. She would just kick my butt and then just walk away, and then she would do that every day. I didn't understand it.
Yeah,
like I don't understand
that's
it now.
just a bully. These people, they're bad inside. They feel bad and they want to take it out on other people so they can feel better about themselves. Anyways, let's make that short. We can come back to our topic in the next video. We're gonna make a video about that. So Tara is saying, I rely on God every day because of my illness. I started having seizures 4 years ago, and they have progressively gotten worse. That's a fantastic thing for you. You pray and you ask, to get better. Now, I want to ask you a question. Progressively gotten worse. Are you on any medication? Are you taking anything for it? If I lose something that you already said up to us, it's because my memory is not as good. So we can just repeat it back. And if we miss any of your questions, if we miss any questions, then just repeat them again, okay? So what did you say?
She said the doctors found white lesions in my brain and a large cyst in the back of my skull. I have auras and paralyzed and severe and increased risk of buffalo, chest and legs
Okay. The white lesions in the brain.
I think has that.
Is that the vessels in the brain?
No, white lesions.
Oh, lesions. Okay. All right. So, on the subject of the cyst, the one is that something that's inside or on the outside of the skull? Because it's on the outside. And I've known a person who had a cyst, but it was not inside the bone; it was on the outside of the bone, and they had it removed. It wasn't malignant, wasn't anything, and they just removed the cyst and all the pressure that my friend had from that cyst, and it was still growing. It was even bouncing back after 2 years. His brain kind of even down a little. So because after he removed the cyst, it was like a big hole, big thing. So is that something that your doctor's going to do? Okay.
Oh, don't worry, Beth. It's okay to ask questions. That's what we're here for. It's a Q&A for a reason.
Okay, so that's you were saying to me?
Yeah.
Okay. No, we're just this is the first time learning how to use this. Okay, so I want to follow Karen's story. So I have no explanation on how or why I get them. Usually, when I have them, I will have terrible migraines and Charlie horse pain in my brain.
Charlie horse is like when somebody they basically when you get a Charlie horse, like somebody punches your arm and you have the pain.
So when you say you have headache like that when somebody's pounding with a
but that's constant punching on my brain.
Oh, okay. So yeah, Virginia had those headaches 2 or 3 days ago. Okay, so Tara, I turn pale and I have a cold sweat, like I have taken a shower.
Yeah, I'm like that too with my chronic.
Okay, so yes, Virginia, no, turning, okay, so Virginia has those, when she turns pale, when she has tonic-clonic, usually turning pale means that your brain is not getting enough oxygen, okay? So whenever that happens, if you want to avoid your seizure, and you can do anything, help your brain to receive the oxygen it needs, just breathing, not hyperventilating, but just breathing and making sure that it gets the oxygen, then that may help. Like I've done this with Virginia, and I told her to calm her, to breathe more in, and yeah, cold sweat or really cold hands, and yeah, that's
Well, yeah, I've turned blue at the mouth during tonic-clonic seizures, right?
oh yeah, Virginia has turned blue her lips. I know
that is when you usually call the ambulance.
Oh, I call ambulance because I don't know, like the ambulance here, we're in a big city, Toronto, but the ambulance here is horrible.
They always take me to that horrible hospital.
And I'm not just talking about the hospital, I'm now talking about ambulance who, there's a lot of people who are not properly trained, even just to take care of people. And so if you tell your family if your lips ever start turning blue, call ambulance at that time, okay, right away, because that means that, well, you can call, and here you don't pay unless they actually take you to the hospital. I don't know how is it in the States, but
or in the UK,
or in the UK or anywhere else, or they speak English.
Because I think it's Bethany.
Yeah. So did we miss any of the questions? Bethany listening? No, people.
Oh, rubbish. Oh yeah, it's Bethany.
Oh, Bethany, are you in England? Okay.
I know I said this before. Okay, so Sophie said, I know I said this before after taking my first college final. I had an absence seizure and someone saw it and asked if I was okay. I said yes. The time was, so you teleported from, time travel, sorry. The time was 4:40 and it changed to 4:55. So you time traveled.
So we just made the time travel video.
Yeah, because I felt that was okay. So on my comedy channel,
no, it was just funny video on the comedy channel.
Yeah, I did it on my comedy channel because I wanted to like make a joke. I knew that I wanted to make that joke, and I felt like I was gonna have a seizure. So I decided to like start recording really fast where I like had a seizure, and then say, "Oh, I have proof of time travel," and like and basically I went into the seizure while I was talking, and like I showed the time, I think, and just like and then after the seizure was done, like when I showed the time again, and like it was like a different time, I'm like, see, I time traveled.
Yeah. So I'm just saying.
Obviously, I put in this description that like I had a seizure, so people know.
Okay, so we missed this one. So
which one?
Bethany says, "Sorry, I know I'm bombarding with you guys with the questions. No, okay, I want to comment on that. Haha. Just feel very lost with my doctors. The medical care in England, especially for neurology, is rubbish. Medical care in any country, okay? With the doctors, I want to say this because the doctors are not trained to heal you, okay? The doctors are trained to give you a prescription
and make money off of that.
Okay, so not every doctor just, lives for that. I mean, most people who have a call to be a doctor, they do it because they want to do it to help people. But along the way, as they study and as they become doctors, they learn that there isn't really much that they can do. Most of the time, they're guessing what people have, and they try different medications to kind of help them. But if something chronic like epilepsy, like that, something that doesn't just go away because there's still no cure, doctors, they can't really do much. And you have to keep on looking. You have to keep on seeking the answers. Like, don't just wait for somebody else to do it for you. If you know your condition, go on Google, ask questions. Like, if I want answers, what I do, I go on Google and I
Google knows everything. They even know what time it is.
So, I go and ask the questions and I get the answers. I get a lot of answers. So, I mean, if even with people who have, difficult seizures, or they think that they're the only ones who have that kind of seizures, they find that they're not the only ones. When I was watching Tara's video, I knew that that she is not alone. Like, the things that they have so many things in common in their seizures that I thought up to now, like, nobody else had the electricity, feeling or even the burning sensation, that you felt like your nerves were on fire. So like, she had different feelings, and it's scary when you say that your daughter has feeling like her nerves all over the body are on fire. But what can I do? Like, I feel helpless.
Think about it here, though. In Toronto, it's 1 in 100 that have seizures. Think about how many millions of people are just in Toronto.
Yeah, and how many
and then all over the world. Exactly. And okay, so Bethany asked, do you think you can go blue with non-epileptic seizures? I feel they only happen with what I think are epileptic seizures. I'm pretty sure you can go blue with non-epileptic seizures, because regardless of whether it's non-epileptic or epileptic, then I think if your brain is not getting enough oxygen, then you're gonna go blue regardless.
The person, I just want to comment on that. Physically, when the person goes blue for any kind of condition, it's because there is not enough oxygen that's getting to the brain. So, the reasons could be different reasons, but whether it's epileptic or non-epileptic, I don't have the answer right now, because I just don't about that kind of question. But anyone whose lips or whose face is got like Virginia's gone before her lips blue, that scares so much.
And I get so cold too.
And I call ambulance right away, because you have to know that there's only 5 minutes window for that person to get oxygen to the brain. Okay? You know that there's 5 minutes only, and there's no way ambulance can get in 5 minutes to your home. So,
apparently, even if they're across the street.
Yeah, even if they're across the street. Because Virginia had seizures. She had one of her seizures when she was still in school.
At one of my high schools.
And it was, yes.
They were the hospital was right across the street. And it took them an hour to get to the school.
Yeah, and Virginia, and I wasn't there, so her teacher got very scared, because Virginia, at that time, she actually bled profusely because she bit her tongue a lot. And can you believe 1 hour for ambulance?
That was in the second high school.
That was not in that one?
Okay. That was in the first one. That was in the second one.
Okay, alright.
That was in the cafeteria.
But anyway, and then another episode where Virginia had we were besides the hospital going to the doctors. Remember to see a neurologist.
Oh, hang on.
And the building was like across.
Hi, Tara.
Oh, Tara, you leaving? Have you?
Yeah, she has to go.
I think for letting me a part of this live stream. Blessings. Well, pray you feel better, Virginia. Thank you for coming, Tara. Just let us know if you would like to do a shout out for your channel.
Subscribe to Tara. Tara Rex.
Okay, you guys visit Tara and watch her. She has a lot of things to share with you. So very thorough and very emotional. It's very also very informative for anybody who wants to know about her seizures. Okay, so yeah, come back to her whenever you feel, stay in touch with us. Thank you for having us.
And Sophie, yes, I have subscribed to Leighton for sure.
To who?
Okay, so Sophie said that there's
yes.
YouTuber who also has epilepsy and that he's in college, and I've actually been watching his videos. It's pretty funny.
Oh, okay. I haven't. I don't think I've been on.
No, he's like my age.
Oh, okay.
I don't think you watch because you're.
No, I watch different.
But he does fun videos. You like to watch
fun videos with epilepsy?
I mean, he has epilepsy, but he does like fun videos.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, it is super fun.
Okay. I'll definitely visit him today.
If you remember.
That's okay. You'll remind me, so that's a good thing. That's very good. Okay, so
with the teeth lock, why does this happen? That's the tonic part of the seizure. Oh yeah. Hi, Epilepsy. And your name is very interesting.
Okay, so
the jaw lockjaw. Why does that happen during the seizure?
Okay,
that's what they're asking.
What are you asking? Biblab is asking about sometimes foams come out.
Yes, why does the foam come out?
Okay, so why does the foam come out? Okay.
And why does the lockjaw happen?
All right. So some people have the foam come out. It's a defense. I guess it's a defense or whatever. It's a mechanism that's just happened. I don't know why.
I think that's why people bite their tongue. I think that's why we bite our tongue, because the body is trying to like push out the saliva with the tongue, and the tongue goes more forward, and then that's why people bite their tongue, because the jaw locks in place, bites the tongue. That's why they're foaming at the mouth, because the saliva is.
So that's a really good question. I don't really have an answer for it, okay? But I will find an answer for it. And
I think I made that.
We'll have the answer for you, the technical answer for you next time.
Teeth.
Okay, and the teeth are locked, yes, because it's
locked.
It says with the teeth locked. Why does it happen? There's no lockjaw.
That's what it is.
Okay, the teeth lock in the tonic state. Okay, so
when the jaw tightens.
When the jaw tightens, okay, because the whole body goes very tight, and so your teeth tighten up as well. And let me see. We were saying lockjaw. So that's a different. That's a main reason.
Your jaw locks in place. It's the muscles. The teeth lock because the muscles are.
The muscles are all tense. They're very highly tense all over the body. So I hope that answered your question.
Okay, so Bethany says, thank you. I've been reading a lot of differences between different seizures, and I read that epileptic seizures, your eyes are open or rolled up into your head. Non-epileptic seizures, your eyes are closed.
Yeah, your eyes roll to the back of the head without When, yes, when not roll and stay, but
during
you're
the
blinking.
tonic-clonic.
During the tonic-clonic, you blink your eyes, and then your eyes kind of roll up. And
what about the absence? My eyes roll back.
The absence, if you have absence myoclonic, then yes. Myoclonic, no, myoclonic means your eyes flutter, but they don't. No, I don't see roll back in absence. But there's a myoclonic with absence, and then you have eye fluttering. The eyes are moving like really quickly or slowly. Good luck is from India. What treatment for? It should be for
the tensing. Yes, that's what they mean. Essentially, you have to wait for the seizure to be over.
Yes.
You have to put the person in the position, safe position, put them on their sides, support their head so that it's aligned with their spine, so that they can go through the seizure, make sure they're not choking on any saliva, and just let them have the seizure unless they're turning blue and not getting enough oxygen to their brain. Then seek medical help, and if that's possible,
that's immediate medical help. If they're not breathing, you have to.
Yeah, they're not breathing, and essentially just let them have the seizure because the only way to not have a tense jaw is slowly let the seizure run its course.
Yeah. So this is for the seizure itself. Okay. He's asking for treatment. Now, the known treatment for seizures that we know in the West here is that people get all kinds of
pills.
Yes, all kinds of medication that is
variations of the same pill
that is supposed to suppress the epilepsy. They don't remove the seizures. They don't completely stop them. So there is no cure if you're asking for that. But the treatment for the seizures itself, when the seizures happen, is what Virginia said. When the seizure, if it's a tonic, the body's going really tense. There's usually not much you can do in that position, like everything at that moment. You just have to make sure that they're not injuring themselves, that they're not, somewhere where they come injuring themselves at that moment. And then you move their body afterwards to the side so that the saliva can come out, and make sure you put them in a safe position. Make sure their head and their airways are open so they can breathe. One of Virginia's last seizures, not last, but a few seizures back, I put the video out where Virginia had a seizure sitting with her legs split. So at that moment, when her seizure finished, I could not move her when she was in the seizure. Like, she was in a position and in a place in the house where I could not move her at all, and I had to wait until her seizure was finished to be able to move her body, because that's when the body goes limp. When the body goes limp, you have to right away make sure that the person can breathe, because her neck went completely limp. And then I couldn't, I tried to hold her head up before breathing. It was hard. I had to lift her whole body up and put her to the side. It was very difficult because not
oh,
you remember, because your
knees were
hurting a lot. Yes. So yeah. So anyways, yes, that's what you can do. I mean, that's the best thing you can do, and always make sure that the person is, as safe as possible while having the seizure. That the person who's helping, that there's no immediate danger to you or the person who's having a seizure. And this I did a little bit of first aid training, and that helped me a lot. And I was gonna tell you guys that with anybody in your family, everybody in your family, if you have seizures, should be trained to do first aid. that you should know. They should know how to help you if you are necessary, and that people need to educate themselves more about epilepsy, more about seizures, more about your particular condition, where you can, read on your topic and know. You are the person who should know more about your seizure than anyone else. So relying on a doctor is not going to help you because the doctor doesn't know you. He doesn't know
they
your
don't have
seizures.
seizures.
Usually they don't have seizures. There are some doctors who do.
Well, neurologists
And
can't
those
have
are
seizures because they're the ones that have to deal with the brain. If they're doing like, okay, maybe if they're a neurological surgeon, then yeah, they obviously really. But I don't know about like,
I knew a neurologist that came to Epilepsy Toronto. You don't remember because that was a few years back when we went to one of their epilepsy. No, it was epilepsy talk all day. They had different doctors, and one of their doctors came from the States, and he had seizures. He had a lot of knowledge. He was very, very educated on that
pretty
subject.
sure that if he had seizures,
he's still able to think and help you. He'd probably be able to help you for more than someone who doesn't have epilepsy. Anyway, so
Sophie, you're having a seizure now?
I just had an absence and I am still
spacey, but she'll be fine.
I will be fine. Okay. Well, yeah,
she said she's still having them. But she's able to type.
Okay. Yeah. Sophie's been sending me out some of her
seizure
videos, and yeah, it's difficult when you have so many of them because she like comes out of it and she'll go right back to it. So it's tough. Yeah. And I was gonna answer something. Also another. I think I missed this. What is I've seen both in the funny videos.
Where?
Here.
And recorded. I've seen both in recorded videos. I've asked my mom to do it for me. Oh, to record the seizures. Each seizure looks different. Each seizure that has been recorded looks different. Well, yeah, typically they do. They're not gonna like all look the same. You know when you want to scroll back down, that arrow that shows up.
This arrow?
Just scroll up a bit. Scroll up. See, this arrow that shows up. Ta-da!
Oh, no. Okay.
See the brain.
Yes, she's so cute.
Just learned something.
You know, I know some things, and then she teaches me a lot. So, do you guys have any other questions? I mean, some of my eyes are closed.
Well, some seizures, her eyes are closed and some are open, either flickering, so myoclonia.
Yes.
Or open with my eyes rolled. Roll left and turn around, I guess.
Okay, yeah, so obviously you have absence with myoclonia if your eyes flutter. That's absence with myoclonia. You didn't know that. Virginia had that kind of seizures show up last year.
Yeah, I think they started last year.
Yes, and it started with new medication that Virginia started taking that I told her not to take. She went and filled out the medication herself and started taking it. I told her not to take it.
I think when I stopped taking it, that's when the myoclonia stopped.
Yeah. Well, no, you still have it once in a while now, but it gradually started like it's diminished very gradually. So like I mean, last time you had myoclonus, I think it was like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and it was yeah. So it's not as often as she had it at the beginning when she started a new medication. So you guys be careful when you switch your medication. If you get worse, it's probably not. It's not a good thing for you. You have to be very careful with, with the doctors.
And if you have allergies, because medications could have things that that are in your allergies, that's why you have to make sure that your doctor knows about your allergies.
Yes.
So that they know
Allergies,
if they
and
prescribe you something.
Even if they don't know, you may not know about your allergies. You may not know what your reaction is gonna be. So you mean if you take something, always take in small dosages. Even if the doctor prescribes you, certain dosage, ask them. Is this the smallest dosage I can take? Because always start small. Okay, always start small, and always talk to your doctor. Make sure that you start small and then increase it gradually. If there is any problems, any of the symptoms they're showing, you stop. Like we had to stop that medication that Virginia was taking gradually, because you can't just quit cold turkey.
Otherwise, you're gonna have a tonic seizure because of withdrawal.
Yes, it can go like go really badly. So yeah, everything gradually increase and decrease gradually. So
oh yeah. Oh, sorry, having trouble typing and concentrating coming off these meds. Sorry, could you repeat what you said about my question? Which question?
Okay.
When I'm having bad memory.
Yeah, me too.
Well.
Okay, let's see if we can.
Any other questions anybody has? Feel free to ask.
Okay, let's see what was her last question. Can I read that epileptic seizures? Your eyes are open. All of that. Oh, okay. Is this about the different seizures and the ones that are epileptic and not non-epileptic, but the eyes open or closed? Is that what you're asking? And then closed. Sorry for the ghostly blue face. It is the computer background.
For the video she sent us.
Oh, yeah, no, don't worry, Sophie. I understand everything. You don't have to apologize for anything. We're here, in a family that we understand each other. We understand, things that happen, and that's why it's nice that we can talk to people who understand us, because at the same time, we're going and that we can work together and help each other and understand epilepsy and seizures better. And yeah, so yes, that was it. So she's asking inappropriate. That happens a lot. Okay.
Not inappropriate.
So yes, okay. So I'm gonna repeat the question and then we're gonna answer because you are supposed to.
Well, you put on makeup, now I can
behavior. Good. Next time I'm gonna put double.
Ew, then you can overcome Donald Trump.
Okay. So I have been reading a lot of differences between different seizures, and I read that epileptic seizures, your eyes are open and
rolled up into your head, and non-epileptic seizures are.
Yeah. So we're gonna repeat that for Bracelet. And Virginia. See now we have
scratching. Come here. Come say hi. Come say hi. Good girl. Good girl. You just want to cuddle.
So I don't know about the eyes. Okay, what I've seen with Virginia is that with her tonic, her eyes open and close. With her absence, it's her. Your eyes are usually like open and close with the tonic. Open when you have your flutter when you with myotonia. Her eyes are open in tonic, like she's had tonic and absence as well, and her eyes were also open. But like I don't know if some of her seizures are non-epileptic, so I can't. Can you? That's it's really distracting you.
So don't think
What
about
are
it.
you doing?
I want to see how it looks with the bed.
Really, we were gonna get a haircut for Virginia.
Oh yeah.
She really badly needs a haircut because she did her own, and obviously you really need a haircut.
No, it's
I
because
would
my
have
hair
done okay. Just
curls
leave
by
it like
itself.
that.
When it
Stop playing
dries,
with it.
it curls.
So to answer your question, Bethany, I don't have a medical explanation for this because I did not read on it yet. I did not read on it yet, but I can find out for you, and I will be happy to answer that question for you next time we talk. Okay. Yeah, it's hard to tell between the two, and I mean, you know, some doctors. We went with one of Virginia's friends. We was living close by. Actually, she lived in the same building, and she has a lot of seizures. And her, you know, remember when they took your friend to the hospital, and the doctor and actually, who was it? The doctors were saying that her seizures were not.
They're not epileptic seizures.
Yeah, so they're like, they were just kind of disregarding it too, and you know, like I got upset because it was still a seizure.
No, they were saying they weren't real seizures.
Yeah, they weren't real seizures. What kind of?
One of them actually said those are actual words. They're not real seizures.
That's why I got so upset when I heard that. They say, oh, they're not real seizures. They're not real seizures.
It's still seizures. Even if they're not epileptic seizures, they're still seizures.
Exactly. So, yeah. I mean, if somebody's trying to differentiate, you know, between the two, we try to understand the seizures better and learn. And I'm going to repeat this again. You know what? Try to understand your own seizures better. Learn about yourself. Learn about the type that you have. If your seizures change, start learning about new things and development of what's happening. Okay, so Bethany, thank you. I think you guys are better than some of the doctors. I agree. That's because we want to learn.
And we do our research.
The doctors, they like horses. They have, all right.
Oh yeah, with the blinders.
They have the blinders. They're told certain, they can do certain things and they cannot do certain things. They will not say certain things because they're not supposed to say that. They're not going to tell you, oh, we can't hear you. They're not going to say that.
They're going to
everybody knows that.
No, but listen, instead, they're going to, instead of saying, oh, we can't hear you, they're going to say, oh, I know this other doctor that they have better answers. That other doctor can't hear me.
Well, no, usually they don't say that though. Maybe like a regular family doctor say that.
No, I've heard that from neurologists. One of the other neurologists that I have. Oh, I can refer you to another neurologist.
Oh, that's because we started complaining that he's not fighting Okay, that he's not finding the cure, not the cure, that wasn't the word.
Like he's not finding
the answers because he promised us that he was going to find where Virginia's seizures are coming from and what is the cause and whatnot. No, he never did, and neither did any of the other doctors who promised that. So don't rely on the doctors. Educate yourself as much as you can.
And finally, the doctor I have now actually.
And work with the doctors at the same time because we're not. You know, Virginia is still on the medication, and we're trying to do the best that we can. And I know I'm a person who believes in living as naturally as possible, as close to nature as possible. So the closer you are to nature, the closer you are to eating, clean food, drinking clean water is, the best thing for you. Being in the sun and all that. But when things go bad,
Rita, come here. She thinks he's mad.
No, we're not mad at that. So, no, I lost my thought. What was it? What was I
about the doctors that don't help?
Okay, so yeah, seek your own answers. Try to live as close to nature as possible. Get your vitamin D supplement, and the
not
best
that kind of D if you're thinking something bad thoughts.
Get your vitamin D every day, and the best form of vitamin D is being outside every day. Okay, so if you are not feeling well, and ask your family member to take you out. If you have taken Virginia out in a wheelchair before, because she's cooped up in the apartment all the time.
I'm not cooked. I'm cooped.
Cooped up.
Like a chicken coop, not cooked, Mama. I'm not. Well, yeah, the apartment is really hot, so yeah, I'm cooked too.
Yeah. So
I'm boiling.
So yeah, being outside, getting vitamin D, and I believe that there is an answer in plants and in nature for the things that we have, the ailments, and that would probably be the key to finding the cure. At the same time, in the meantime, if you have a certain condition and certain medications are helping and they're not really damaging your body, then it's better to stay with that medication. That's what I believe. You put it on, the scale and see, am I, how much better am I getting, or is this affecting me in a way, that it's really bad, because some of the medications will actually seriously damage your organs. So you have to be very careful. Do regular blood tests and stuff. It's very important. I am so sorry, I have not been reading the questions.
Okay, so also Sophie said that the only visible signs of her seizures is that her pupils and signs of importance that they go back to normal. So essentially, her driving.
Yes.
That's the only sign of her seizures.
The pupils.
She has absence.
Yes, I've seen Sophie's seizures, and Sophie, when you come out of a seizure, your eyes open up a little bit wider, and everybody has a different. Even though they're said that they're the same seizures, but they manifest different. Yes, they manifest themselves differently because everybody's different. Everybody's bodies are different, everybody's brain is different, and physiology. So, in Virginia, when she comes out of hers, she'll usually roll her eyes, and that's after she comes out.
That's frustration of the fact that I had a seizure.
Yeah, but then she'll blink afterwards because obviously the eyes were open for quite some time. So you need to blink so your eyes can get information. So Sophie says, I have absence seizures. I was diagnosed at the age of 5, but I have been seizure-free since the age of 13. But Sophie, you still have seizures?
No. Listen.
Oh, did I miss something?
Yeah, because she wrote after that and why she had seizures. She says, after my father died, I have had a relapse. I still have my absence seizures. It is not enough to put me on meds. I have been getting driving lessons and have 10 to 20 seizures in the driver's seat. Well, I mean, even getting driver's lessons is stressful, so that could trigger seizures. Oh, thank you, Bethany. I know she's
yeah. We just read the dog is adorable. Yeah, thank you. Yes, she is. She's my little girl. Snoopy, I'm trying to drink my water. No, that's fine.
She's always trying to drink.
Yeah, so things that happen in, especially with everybody's lives being so stressful with epilepsy, you can have a relapse and difficult times. I know when Virginia is really stressed, she has a lot of seizures, sometimes one after another. When she's feeling better and in a good mood, then it's lesser. So I mean, I was in one of the past videos. I was talking about doing as much as possible of fun things that you can do to help you feel good and to help you feel better about yourself. Watching, whether you're watching some comedy or something, to make your life, happier, to try to make it. Having a dog is also a lot of work, okay?
But it's worth it.
Which I'm doing now.
I take her out sometimes.
Okay.
You've not been sick.
Yeah, Sophie says, yep. Yeah, so I mean, in those difficult moments, try to get the emotional support from family and friends that you need, and do fun things. Like when Virginia is feeling really bad or sometimes depressed, she goes and she loves comedy, so she'll go and binge watch comedy.
Or if I don't want to watch anything online, then I cuddle with.
Or she plays with the dogs, or she comes to my room.
And I start bugging her.
And she starts bugging me, and we start laughing. And then she feels much better after that. So, Bethany says, my story is a very long but short story. I got diagnosed at 18 with epilepsy, and now they aren't sure if I got non-epileptic instead. So, I am coming off the meds to see if the epileptic seizures show up. Okay, so I want to say first thing, like if you come off the meds and you're coming, hopefully you're doing this very slowly, because anyone who comes off the medication quickly, they will have seizures, okay? Even if you may never, afterwards, you may not take the medication and never have any more seizures. If you just like go cold turkey, you probably or more than likely have seizures, because that's what medications do. Okay. So let me know if the doctor told you to come off of them gradually. And as I was talking, and I lost the thread over there. The train of thought. I was talking about going through medication, and if you don't take medications, and if you have the same amount of seizures that you had on the medication, you are better off without the medications. Okay, all these medications, they have very, very bad side effects. I think in 100% of those medications is side effects are seizures. So if any one of you know that, then I'm telling you right now.
You know. The more you know.
And like I've been wanting to take Virginia off of her medications for a long time.
What if the medication is the one causing
we are considering you know, different paths, possibly oil. Very soon, when they bring it, when we're gonna get you know, all the approval from the doctor and all stuff. And I would really like to take her off of that stuff. I really do, because I know.
She means the pills.
Yes, I know that it causes a long-term damage to the body and to the brain.
Yeah.
And to the brain and to all of your nerves. So if any of you are on heavy meds, your real liver and organs, anything can go wrong with that.
And it also makes you crazy, especially when I'm on the Keppra. I mean, I'm on the generic brand, but I mean, still, the Keppra makes me crazy. I mean, I don't know anybody who takes Keppra who does not have crazy moments.
Yeah. So, okay, Bethany says, yes, I am doing this slowly because I have been on it a couple of years, but my neurologist told me to just come off of them straight away. Oh, what kind of neurologist do you have, huh?
Crazy.
Okay. So I do get bad side effects with them, and I have tried a good few brands. Each brand will have side effects, and I mean,
yeah. See what I mean?
When you go for medication, you have to know that you choose the one that has the least side effects. If the, you know, like, you choose the one of the better of the two evils, you either choose to be on the medication if you don't have too many bad side effects, or you choose to be completely off of it. Because I mean, Virginia had her seizures. She still had the tonic-clonic when she was younger. She had for years. She had her tonic-clonic every time she was
Hi,
on.
Sophie.
Oh, you're going, Sophie? Okay. Nice having you with us. All right. See you next time. Take it easy. I know you're taking a break from driving. That's a good thing, because I think you should be driving. I'm not trying to tell anybody what to do, but it's safer for everybody, okay? Especially for you, for anyone in your family. And driving is not good when you have epilepsy. It's always safer to have somebody else driving, okay? Yeah, take care, Sophie. Nice having you with us. Okay, so yeah, I know he isn't very good. Recently, I think he thinks I'm putting things on after my last appointment. So, yeah, you know, you can always change the doctor, because you're not bound to one doctor. And sometimes they try not to give you another doctor because, you know, they're getting paid very good on the medications. You know, they get percentage of that. But you know,
you're getting paid in pounds.
Asking for referral, or ask your family doctor for a different referral and referral. And I don't know how it works in where you are, but you know, here we have our own procedures of doing things, and I'm sure you have yours over there. But you know, if you're not happy with your doctor, just change your doctor. All right. That's the best thing you can do.
Do you have a family doctor ask for another referral for a doctor?
Yeah, yes, you just said Keppra made me crazy too. Yeah, so Virginia is on a supplement medication for Keppra because
yeah, I'm on antidepressants. Because not just because of Keppra, but from my other mental issues, but for depression. But also because Keppra, it's supposed to combat the Keppra rage that people get, and it's kind of sucks.
Yeah, so yeah, the supplement, you know, the supplement is working.
Sometimes.
Yeah, well, there are times when nothing is helping. But yeah,
I mean, but I'm not as bad as I used to be.
It's working. So I mean, we even had to increase the dosage a little bit. But you know,
she
like,
says that it's her second neurologist because her first one wasn't too good either.
yeah, you may have to switch. I mean, if you don't
I think
have
I've
the
changed like
doctor,
4 times.
Virginia's, yeah, this is her 4th neurologist. This is actually the best one that we've had.
Yeah.
Because you know he has asked her, you know, do you want to do this? And
he asked me. He doesn't just give me prescriptions.
Yeah, you know, so he'll talk to us and he'll ask us questions, and you know, he suggested a couple of things.
It seems like he cares more about the patient.
We've got the help with getting, you know, supported by the government. And, you know, it's still generic one, but you know, it's a good thing.
It's still the same.
Yeah. So I mean, he does that. You know, we have like a really good center for epilepsy in London, Ontario, and he even asked Virginia if she wants to go there to do her tests and stuff. Virginia didn't want to go because she said, "Oh, you know, my friends are not going to be able to visit me, you know, and stuff." But that's the best center.
No, but I would have felt lonely.
Okay, so that's good because I feel like mine tells me what I'm doing. Yeah, he doesn't
he tells you what to do and
yeah, he doesn't ask you. Yeah, no, that's that kind of a doctor. It's not a good doctor. It's supposed to be a dialogue between the two of you because he has to understand.
It's supposed to be a conversation and not just a one-way street.
He has to be able to know what you're going through, you know, and you should be talking to each other because you know, it's not just, oh, you go do this, you know.
Here, here's a new prescription.
Yeah, there's no dictatorship in England. You can tell him that. Actually,
no. I mean, we have the Queen too.
Okay.
There's not dictatorship in England. This is not North Korea.
Okay, so so did we answer all of your questions?
Yes, so far.
I hope I didn't miss
jealous.
anything.
She wants attention. Come here. Come here.
Okay.
Zina.
Oh, okay. So I came in a wheelchair because I couldn't manage to walk to the hospital. I go to, it's like a maze to get to the appointment room, and he said the wheelchair was the worst thing my mom could have got for me. No.
I feel like most hospitals are like a maze.
No. You know, this person sounds like someone.
That's the doctor.
Yes, who is inconsiderate. Okay.
Yeah.
I got a wheelchair for Virginia because we actually had to, when I was fighting for her what's ODSP short for?
Ontario Disability Support Program.
Okay, just not Ontario, but like for her disability when I was fighting it.
Disability benefits.
We had to go to court for it, and she was actually in such a bad condition that at that time I had to rent a wheelchair. To be able to take her to that because, you know, we could not miss that appointment.
So I walk.
And she couldn't walk, and that was the only. She was having atonic, like we call them noodle legs. When Virginia would just, you know, fall.
It's like the muscles in my legs wouldn't work at all.
Yeah, she would just fall into the fitness. Yeah. So yeah, I had to do that, and then afterwards I had a chance to get a wheelchair, and I said this is perfect for both of us. If I can't walk, because there was moments when I couldn't walk.
Your legs are shorter, so your legs don't touch the ground.
and in instances I had to take Virginia, and I had to take Virginia out sometimes in a wheelchair.
And then sometimes I had to.
If you're not feeling well and you want to be outside, ask your mom, just to take you out, to be in the sunshine, to be outside. To get you vitamin D is really important because Virginia is actually deficient in vitamin D. And a lot of people who have epilepsy, I would say the majority of people with epilepsy and with seizures, they are lacking vitamin D. They're not being outside enough to get the vitamin D, and the vitamin D is absorbed by the skin. So, I mean, you have to have the skin exposure, in winter, obviously, you have to be more outside because usually it's only your face, if you're living in the north. If you're living in the south, you're lucky all year long. But if you live in the north, then the winter you should be outside just a little longer than the summer to get that vitamin D. And supplemented. It's not as good, but it's the supplement. It's always a supplement, and Virginia has to take it in higher doses because for vitamin, she is actually deficient in vitamin D, even though she's taking it. So okay. I can relate. That happens to me a lot. If I can walk it with a walking stick, I will try. But that day I felt like I was spaced out. Me too. Where I live, a lot of people are vitamin D deficient. Yes. So yeah, you're in England. Yeah, you guys have a lot of like hazy days, and we've been to Dublin before. It's close, not too far away from you, and it was yeah. But Dublin is also like a lot of rain and stuff. So hi, Sophie. Sophie's back. Hi, I'm back. Mom was on the phone, and I am not supposed to be on the computer and TV. So when she got off, I had to leave anyway. No, we understand. Like being exposed to electricity for long period of time is bad. So you guys, when you're going to sleep, make sure that all of your lights are off because this is gonna give you a better sleep, a better night rest. As little as possible, any distractions and noises and stuff, but and away from your phone, because Virginia used to sleep with her laptop on her bed, with my phone under my pillow, and her phone under her pillow. And I said no, yes, and I said no, you're not allowed to do that anymore, because you have to. And I still did it for a while until I decided I didn't want to do it. You have to help your brain get the rest it needs. Okay. So I mean, if you're most of the time your parents are right. If you're exposed to to the electronics for a long time, it's gonna affect you. You have to know that. It's gonna give you headaches. Yeah. So I sometimes, if you're not feeling well, try to give yourself a rest, and just go and get your rest, and then come back to it when you're feeling better. When you need to go back online, or get in contact with your friends. So okay, so Bethany says she lives in northwest England, so even when it's sunny, we get blacked out. Aww. Yeah. I understand that because we're in Canada. I've heard stories. I mean, it was kind of like that. We were in Ireland in the summer, and it was kind of. Actually, when we were in Ireland, my sister told me that was the best weather they had for the last few years. That week that we were there, it rained a bit. It rained a bit, honey. That was like the best weather because we had most. Yeah, for them. That week was most sunny days, and she said like they haven't had that good weather. So we were good luck for Ireland. So yeah, we were good luck. We were the 4-leaf clovers. We brought the sunshine to Ireland. That's because of me. We brought some from Canada. Okay. We have to leave in 20 minutes.
and I will watch TV together.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. You know, spend time with mom. It's good. It's good bonding experience.
I suggest watching comedy because it's nice to have, especially if you watch comedy before going to bed.
Oh yeah, it's Bethany. Yeah, sorry. It's late for you. 1:45. Yeah.
Wow. We should do live streams during.
Yeah, no. Next time we've tried to do it a little earlier, but I had to set up Virginia's laptop because mine has been crashing. So I had it set up for the other live streams that I was doing, and it was crashing. So I had to set up Virginia's laptop for today, and to do it that way. So yeah, you know, thank you for coming and thank you for being with us. It's been lovely to have you guys here. Virginia, why don't you say bye? Oh, this is our other. Okay,
Debbie,
Debbie,
this is Dina. Say paw. Say paw. Your hand has to be paw. Paw. Your hand has to be lower when you ask for paw. He's an old man.
Oh, she's jealous.
He's 3.5. He's an old man. Ew.
Okay, I better go to bed. No worries. I hope you do another live stream. Yes, we will, Bethany.
We'll try to do it.
We will do it earlier. So give us time. Possibly like if we start around
noon.
If around noon is too, honey, you're still sleeping at noon. So like around 2 o'clock here, you probably give us enough time to have a nice, good long conversation. To have a nice long conversation. Okay. Good night, Bethany. It's been lovely having you with us.
I love how Debbie starts licking himself right when he like gets on the bed and is in front of the camera. But he's not really visible.
Okay, so Sophie says, so if there's nothing from me to assume that Mom and
Debbie,
I will
it's a
be
Celtic
watching
name.
TV together. What do you mean?
Bethany, she says. It's Devi, like Devi.
Oh, Devi. Yeah, Virginia picked that name. It was
because it's a Celtic name. It's like
Celtic,
David.
Yeah, it's a Celtic name.
It means gift of God.
Gift of God. Yeah, and it was. He's such a gift. He's, you know, so good. Such a good dog.
Xena, warrior princess.
And Xena, like the warrior princess. Yeah, because that's of her character. She's my dog. I picked her up.
Good night, Bethany.
Good night, Bethany. Take care. Bye.
See, are you really sitting on my pillow? Really?
Okay, so Sophie's saying, yeah, okay, so where you are?
She is. Sophie's asking how.
Oh, how is your sister? Yeah. Michelle,
she's usually busy. She like volunteers at this farm.
And okay, she's actually far away from where we live. She moved away from Toronto
with her boyfriend,
and she moved past Algonquin Park, which is like, for us it's like 8-hour drive from here to visit her. So we went to visit her in the summer. And I was gonna do it in the winter, but I was just way too sick, and I figured.
And also, it's too dangerous.
Yeah, no,
because the roads over there.
I figured that's, you know, I'm not. My health wasn't good enough anyways for such a long drive. Oh no, Cleopatra!
Huh?
We had Caesar. We had a cat called Caesar.
My cat is called Cleopatra, so queens and warriors are thing.
Oh my goodness. We had a cat. He passed away.
Good night, Bethany.
Yeah. Caesar, Cleopatra, and Xena. Okay. Good night, Bethany.
Well, wasn't Caesar? Didn't Caesar have a relationship with Cleopatra?
Before I wanted to mention, we forgot to say that we're gonna do live stream Valentine's. Okay.
Yes.
We're gonna do fun Valentine times on live stream for Valentine's on Valentine's Day. Okay. Bye. Good night.
Bye, Bethany. We're still gonna be here though.
Okay. So yeah, talking about talking about Virginia's sister. Yeah, she's had an accident a few years back, and she's been going through a lot of pain. It was a very serious thing that happened to her, and yeah, but she's managing, just working through pain. Yeah.
I see you
Okay,
on
yeah,
Valentine's,
come back on Valentine's. We're gonna do it earlier, around 1 or 2, maybe around 2 o'clock here.
It'll be 8 over there.
Oh, is it too late? What time is it? Okay, she said 1:45.
Yeah,
so
she said it's almost 2 over
1:45. It's 8. So would it have been 8:45? So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wow. 5 hours difference. Okay, it's because we
Oh, because that's England, so it's closer.
we on a day saving thing, so it's not 6 hours, it's 5 hours. Okay, so yeah, we'll do it. Make sure that it's early enough for you. You know that
it's always 5 hours.
That you don't go to sleep too late. Okay. So if it's 8 o'clock over there when we do it here, I hope that's good. Yeah, let us know. That's fine.
No, it'll be 7 over there. If we do it at 2.
Oh, 2, it'll be 7 o'clock. So if we do it, we're gonna try to do some jokes and some funny stuff and some.
Try to do some jokes? Mama, I am always making jokes.
Virginia's gonna put on some comedy show for Valentine's.
Mama, excuse me, that is my life.
Yeah.
My dogs are playing.
Okay, so yeah.
Hello,
Sophie.
Who came back? Who came? There was two people. There was people watching.
Oh,
there was two people. I think because Bethany left, and then somebody else came. Whoever came, whoever just joined us, please say hi in the live chat. We would love to say it.
Yeah, say hi to us.
Say hi to us, whoever you are.
Hi.
We love to see.
Welcome. Incognito strangers.
This is silent strangers.
Okay, so
whoever
Sophie, if you have any other questions,
yes. If anybody has any questions,
she probably had to leave.
She didn't say hi. She didn't say bye.
Oh, she might be in a seizure.
Oh yeah, that's possible.
So,
I send it.
Little pause. Okay. Sophie.
2 people left.
Oh, okay. Bethany Fleur left. That's fine.
Who's the 2 people? Oh, one of us is one of the people watching is us.
Does it count us?
Yes.
Why?
Because you have another window. Yes.
We're watching ourselves.
Yes, because you have another window open, and
I do.
That's why it counts as a.
No.
Yeah, this is the one that we're supposed to be watching.
Oh, is it?
Yes, but this one, and then this one counts as.
I don't like this one because the chat is on the bottom. It's so low, and
yeah,
it doesn't
because
let me.
That's what
no, this I wanted to get rid of this.
So you can close this. It says don't show these tips again.
No, I need to see the tips for next time. Okay. So yeah, so Sophie, when she's feeling better, maybe she's gonna ask another questions. And if anybody else has any questions, go ahead and ask. Otherwise, we are also gonna go and.
How long have we been here for? Oh, it's just us now.
Oh, we're not gonna go sleep. So.
How long have we been here for?
Okay, so this is gonna be. Is this gonna be recorded? Can you stop? Can you stop touching?
It's almost 2 hours that we've been here.
Okay, so
Wow.
this is gonna be. What are you doing?
I'm trying to click on the.
Don't touch anything. Okay. Okay, so don't touch anything. Anybody. Really? Alright, so Virginia's goofing around. We need to finish this.
I'm hungry.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I'm vegan. I can't.
She didn't eat enough food. I made food for her, but now she's gonna finish it.
Sick.
Finally, she's gonna finish it. So, Yeah, it's a good thing that she got hungry. And so,
And I'm feeling better. I think I feel better because I took a shower.
guys, remember to like and subscribe and come to our
and share the video for all the people that you love.
Come to our live Valentine show.
Live
Streaming on Valentine's, okay? Virginia's gonna be the performer for the day, and
for the day. Excuse me, I'm the performer forever.
Okay, yeah, you can visit her comedy channel. She has a comedy channel. No, please.
I wasn't doing anything.
Yeah, sure. Okay, she's goofing around too much. That means it's time to go. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Like, subscribe, and share for epilepsy awareness and to support our channel. Love to all of you guys. See you next time.
I just slapped my lips.
Okay, and how
You have to go on this one.
That one?
Yes. And then you said,
do I just press this?
Yes.
No. Wait. I'm gonna finish it here.
Stop. Dice está